Senior MP Lucy Powell's recent comments on national radio have sparked a political storm, damaging both her reputation and that of her party. During a BBC Radio 4 appearance, Powell made flippant remarks about grooming gangs, which quickly led to widespread public outrage. Her comment made while discussing a recent Channel 4 documentary on the subject was, "Oh, we want to blow that little trumpet now, do we? Let's get that dog whistle out, shall we?" This dismissive response to the horrific exploitation of young girls was immediately condemned. Powell's words were more than just tone-deaf. They trivialized a deeply serious issue and insulted the victims, many of whom have been ignored or dismissed by authorities for years. In an attempt to recover from the backlash, Powell apologized, claiming she had meant to challenge political point scoring around grooming gangs, not to mock the victims. However, her initial response made it clear that she had failed to treat the issue with the seriousness it deserves. Her comments were also criticized by political commentator Tim Montgomery, who pointed out that they reflected a dangerous tendency to avoid uncomfortable discussions on grooming gangs out of political fear. This pattern, he argued, is a broader issue that has stifled meaningful debate on child exploitation. Powell's remarks did not go unnoticed within her own party. Health Secretary Wes Streeting publicly rebuked her, calling her comments indefensible and stating that Powell was mortified by what she said. However, the damage to Powell's credibility and the Labor Party's reputation was already done. Streeting also emphasized that the government was taking steps to address grooming gang cases, including instructing police forces to re-examine old cases and removing time limits on victim reviews. Yet none of these actions would have been necessary if victims and activists hadn't pushed for attention on this issue for years. Lucy Powell's blunder not only exposed her lack of judgment, but also highlighted her party's repeated failure to address the concerns of grooming gang victims. The scandal may not disappear quietly, especially as the Labor Party faces mounting scrutiny for appearing to sideline the issue. This controversy has raised deeper questions about the commitment of political leaders to protect vulnerable children. If the Labor Party cannot take issues like grooming gangs seriously, it undermines their credibility on broader matters of public trust and safety. Meanwhile, in the UK automotive sector, new car registrations fell by 10.4% in April 2025. This decline reflects a weakened consumer confidence and increased car tax charges, which have led buyers to rush in March to avoid higher taxes. Electric vehicles, EVs, bucked the trend with an 8.1% increase, though overall demand for EVs remains below government targets. While there is progress in EV uptake, industry experts believe more must be done to stimulate consumer interest.